What's up, YouTube? Um, I'm just, you guys know I've never done a video. Well, I maybe have done a video, I just can't remember. But from what I can remember, I've never done a video to where I ask you guys for advice. Like, I know I've never done a video where I flat out ask you guys for advice. Usually, people ask me for advice, but this one's for you guys, my subbies. Even though I don't have a close relationship with a lot of you guys, because I'm terrible at responding back to your messages, and I'm terrible at, responding back to your comments. But just know I get them, and just know that I do appreciate them, and I love all you guys. Like even my friends and, family, they call and they text, and I'm terrible at getting back with them. I'm just terrible at getting back at people, so don't take it personal at all. But, now, I'm at the point in my life, where I really don't have very many people I can go to talk to, because I'm at this kind of at the stage where I'm going into a new chapter in life, and I've lost a lot of friends. Like we just, I guess, grown apart, and right now it's just really just me and my boyfriend. And, of course, I talk with, a couple of people at work and stuff, get a little advice here and there. But I'm just at like a really, I'm at a, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay. I just need some relationship advice. I know you shouldn't go outside your relationships to get advice, but I just need some things to think about. I just need some people's, input, something, so I can just give me somewhere to start right with my thoughts. Okay. Let me tell you about my boyfriend. Y'all seen him on a couple of my videos. I know he's a jackass on the video, but he's, for the most part, really sweet. He's just an asshole. But I don't know, when we first let me tell y'all the story. When we first got together, this was probably in 2000 and spring of 2008. It was hell. It was, how dudes sometimes they start talking to a girl, they lie to you, they don't give a fuck about you. If they see you have some type of status, a little bit of money, a car, a job or something, they'll try to basically mooch off you like a leech. So just suck you dry. That's what type of dude he was. He saw me around when I was with my first boyfriend. Not my first boyfriend, my one of my ex-boyfriends. They were running the same circle or whatever. He was basically crushing on me. He wanted me. He got at me. He got me. We were talking for a while unofficially, maybe about a couple of months. Then he made it official. We were on together probably officially for a month or two. He gave me hell. He was a really bad person. He was one of the boyfriends I would never think I would go back to, ever. Ever. To me, he was the spawn of the devil. He gave me hell. He made me question my beauty. He made me question my self-esteem. He made me question everything about myself back in the spring of 2008. He used me, basically. He's one of those guys that just used the hell out of me. I really disliked him. Anytime he would call me, it was always to want something. He always just wanted something from me. Even when we stopped talking for, let's see, we stopped talking for a whole 4 years straight. Whole 4 years. And throughout those 4 years, he would call me, and it was always for money. It would be only for money. Can you pay my phone bill? Can you help me for some money to get this, like buy some dope or whatever, some bullshit. I'm like, no. First of all, it's dumb. You want to buy some fucking drugs to like get some money? No, that's fucking stupid. I'm not about to give you money to do something that can get yourself in trouble. Like, I just did not like him at all. Like, and I have never hated anybody, guys, ever. But the stuff he put me through and the way he made me feel and the fact that I felt used so much, it just made me almost hate him. So, okay, let's fast forward. Like, had a couple encounters. We kicked it maybe throughout the 4 years we weren't talking, like give him a ride or something, and this was maybe like twice in a year that I would see him or something like that. Just something really casual, just some little bullshit, and it was just me being rude to him. 2010, with text, I didn't like him still. I was rude. I was straight up bitch to him. Just gave him hell. Okay. My birthday rolls around. My sister Bree, I'm not really close with her anymore. I miss her a lot, but I don't know. I guess we grew apart. I don't know, but I still consider her my sister no matter what. That's a whole nother story. I just got over that. I've been really depressed about the fact that we're not as close as we used to be. But okay, long story short, she was like, you should invite Cortez, whatever, to my birthday. It was January 2011 to my birthday. And I went home for my birthday, which is 2 hours away from where I live now. And I invited some people back home, for a swim party or whatever to celebrate my birthday. He came along, first dude I've ever brought to my house that I was talking to, well, that I've ever talked to or whatever, because, of course, he's just a friend. He was there. I felt some attraction to him when I was there. It was the first time he ever having some type of attraction again to him out of that whole 4 years that I had not talked to him. And it was weird for him to even be there. It's kind of like a fate thing. Like, out of all the people, why would you and my sister be the only one at my birthday party? Because the long story, some friends I thought were going to come, they ended up not being as good as the friends I thought they were. They didn't come, blah, blah, whatever. Basically, only had 2 people at my house for my birthday. It wasn't a party. It was just a little get-together for friends, a small thing. So, it ended up being those 2. Him out of all people. Y'all, I'm going to be long-winded with this, so just bear with me. I hope y'all don't click off. I just want y'all to listen to my story so y'all can hear me out. Just hear it all. Okay, so after my birthday, I remember we went to the movies and I was like, dang, I think I might like him again. But it wasn't like that. It was like, I'm tripping. I'm just tripping. Excuse that, because he was just looking real good that day, them 2 days. And I don't know. And hold on, let me rewind. And then towards probably on and off of the 4 years, towards the end of the 4 years, probably 3 years after we stopped talking to that final 4th year, one time he went to jail. And the day or 2 after he got out of jail, he hit me up. He was like, dang, B, all I did was think about you. I was locked up and I want to marry you. And ever since then, he been on this I want to marry you kick. So, okay, after the birthday, we kept in touch a little bit. We would text and stuff like that. Then Valentine's Day is when he told me his feelings for me, flat out. I remember we were sitting on the couch. He said some freaky stuff, was texting me some freaky stuff, talking about he wanted to do stuff. And I was like, no, you tripping, whatever. I'm not trying to do that with you. And I had got in the car. We were about to leave that Valentine's Day night. It was me, my sister, him, and a couple of his friends kicking in his friend's house. And I got a text message when I got in the car on the way home. And it was 3-4 page text talking about how he has never met a girl like me. I'm the one. He wants to meet girls like me. Blah blah blah. Whatever, whatever. He wants another try. So on and so forth. So ever since then, you know, we. I gave him a chance. I was like, "Do you think this is this is real?" I asked my sister. She was like, "Nah, he probably just bullshitting." But turns out that, you know, he wasn't. So one day he hit me up. He was like, "I want to, you know, have a movie and pizza night." So he, we got some, we either went to Redbox or we looked the movies up online. I can't remember. Maybe both. No. It was on the computer. We watched computer movies online. And we got some pizzas with his food stamp card, which I thought we were going to order pizza, but I'm like, wow, of course. Of course it's not going to be that great with this nigga, you know. It was great. It was really sweet, but I was like, of course it wouldn't be what I thought it would be with this nigga, whatever, whatever. So it was just a little cheap-ass pizzas from a little grocery store, hood grocery store at that, with a food stamp card, which was cool, you know. It was cool. We had a good night. And ever since then, for about, I'll say for March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. I'll say for about 8 months, it was good. Sweetest as could be. He would just do anything. Like, he really made me feel special. Even though I was still playing hard to get, like, it wasn't me trying to play hard to get. It was just that I really didn't want him. Like, I was like, no. Like, I gave him hell. Hell. Any man who would have put up with me, the way I treated him, I don't think they would have been able to do it. And, like, I gave him hell. Gave him hell. And then, you know, time went on. I just, you know, warmed up to him. He treated me so good. Like, what made me soften up to him was his pure love for me. He loves me for me. At that time. Then, let's say, you know, May 18th was when we made it official. I had went back home from where I'm from, which is 2 hours away from where I am now, which is where he lives. And because it was summertime, school was out, and I'm here for college. So during that time, you know, we was away. It was great. We talked on the phone a lot. We'd even get on video messenger. It was just so good. Like, it was just so good. And I don't know, I just felt really loved. And, like, I would get that feeling, that butterfly feeling in my stomach, and it would really make me smile and stuff when I thought about him. Even though I would have my mood swings, get really pissed at him sometimes, I just really had that deep, deep feeling for him. Like even just me thinking about how I felt when he would call, like, over the summertime when we would get on Skype or Uber or whatever. Like, I would get butterflies in my stomach. I don't know. Oh my God, it was just so great then. Okay, so over the summer, came back down here, same thing. Like, it was just great. Like, just falling asleep next to him and just him holding me and just me being next to him. It just felt so good. I just felt really loved. And now, okay, after the summertime, let's say up until I'll say up until December, it was good. It was good. Even then, it was so good. Like, we had our issues, like, with our arguing and stuff, but it was just so good. Like, look back. Oh my God, I feel like I'm about to start crying. Look back at the videos, like, of when I had my hair all big and stuff, and Fat Hoes and Piercings and I'm Seriously Geeking. Those two videos, though, were before we officially got together, but that was like, you know, it was just so it was just so good. Like, I don't know, like our chemistry, the way like he made me happy, like made me smile. Like it was just so good. Like I was on top of the world. I was on cloud nine. Like even though I argued with him a lot, I was still just happy still. Like I was just happy. And I really feel emotional right now. I didn't think I'd get emotional. Oh my gosh. And then, okay, I'll say ever since I have graduated, ever since I've graduated, it just hasn't been the same. Like, I don't know. I don't feel as loved as I used to. Like, I don't want to say that it's because he's getting used to me. Because like in a relationship, like damn, if you acting like this because you're used to the relationship, then and you feel like you don't have to show me that love anymore, then like who's this? How can you make it like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years and plus if we've only been together since May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. We've been together 9 months. 9 months. And y'all, I thought he was the one. Like seriously, I thought like we could like do this. Like I felt like we were like a for real team. Like I really, really felt like he was my soulmate. Oh my god, I feel like I'm about to start crying. Oh shit, I'm not gonna cry in this camera. I do not cry. I'm so sorry. I don't cry in front of people. I'm definitely not about to cry on YouTube for the whole world. Oh my god. Okay, let me dry it up. Okay, so I really thought he was my soulmate. And it just seems like since I've graduated, it's just gone downhill. I don't know what it is. Like, I just cry more now. Like, I really thought, like, and then, like, it's crazy because, like, I forgot this part. Like, he's done a complete 360 to how he used to be. Like, he cooks, he cleans, he, like, he cooks, he cleans. He, runs my errands for me. Like, if I need him to do anything, he'll do it. I mean, like, hold my purse, he'll hold it. I mean, like, I'm talking about I'll pick you up from work. You had a hard day. You giving him hell in the car. Like, nigga, fuck you, stupid bitch. And then you walk in, this man got dinner prepared and the whole house clean type of shit. And, whatever. And then I'll play like I really just like, oh man, like, oh, this is nice, whatever. But on the inside, I'm really like, oh my god, I really appreciate this. I don't really show my appreciation as much as I should, but I mean, it's just not me. I'm kind of hard on the outside sometimes, but but it's just not the same anymore. I feel like I really feel unloved. Like it's like tonight I had hit him up and I was actually gonna break up with him tonight. I told him that we were gonna have a dinner. And I was gonna, pick him up. I thought he had to go to work. I was gonna go pick him up from work when he got off. He didn't go to work. And I was gonna, go to like just some little restaurant. Not like fast, like something cheap. Like, I don't want about to do nothing big because I don't have money like that right now. Just some place where we could go have a little decent meal and just talk. I was just gonna tell him, like, this is exactly what I was gonna tell him, y'all. I was gonna be like, look, I was gonna ask him how his day went, about my day. I was just gonna be like, I think we need to take a break. I mean, we can still be friends, but I feel like you're not ready for a relationship at this point in your life. I feel like at this point in your life, you just need some time to yourself, and I feel like I need time to see if this is where I want to be. You claim this is where you want to be, but I feel like you're not ready for this. And I feel like you need to figure out if this is really what you want to do. Because, like, I know that just from experience, when he's stressed out, I don't get the love that I deserve. And then it's like I cry out for it so hard. It's like when it's weird. I know this little thing. Like when I'm sleeping, I feel like he looks at me and he feels all the love for me in the world. He might rub me, caress me, make me feel all warm. I don't know it, but I'm asleep. But as soon as I wake up, it's just kind of like I'm not there. Like I get ignored. Like what couple is in a room together and you're not engaged in each other? Like I don't have that. Like it hurts the fuck out of me. I like if I'm in your presence, don't pretend like I'm not there. If I asked you to hold me, don't act like you don't want to hold me. Like I'm your girlfriend. Like if I want to be held, I would expect that you would want to hold me and show me that love. Like I just don't feel it anymore. And I don't like in me, I'm the type of person, if I get to a certain point where when I feel a certain way about someone, it's hard for me to let that go. It's really hard for me to let that go. And I don't want it to get to that point. That's why I just feel like we should break up. Like, I don't know. But at the same time, it's just like, I know that, like last week, he told me some news that, you know, like I don't date dudes with children, but we found out he has a child, and it crushed the fuck out of me. Like, and around the time when we made that video, like the fat hoes and piercings and the seriously geeking video, we was in my dorm room just cracking up on here, me and him. Like that's around the time when that girl got pregnant. It's just like I just think like, dang, you was having sex with me and her at the same time, and like you claim you felt all these things for me, but I mean you got this girl pregnant, and now I have to deal with the fact that I at one point I felt like you were my soulmate. I was gonna have your first children. Your first child, and yet this girl that you don't give two fucks about has your first child, and now I have to deal with the consequences. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask to have to deal with you being stressed out about this shit. I didn't ask for me to be hurt and stressed out about the shit. I didn't ask to be sad 24/7. Like, y'all, when I get sad, it's really hard for me to shake being sad because I have so little happiness in my life right now that when I get sad, I get really fucking sad. And that's also why I feel like I need this break, because like I need to find my happiness, because like I feel like I'm so not myself. I am not myself right now. I haven't been myself in months. Months I have not been myself. And I just don't know how to get myself back, and I'm so sick of being unhappy. I had told one of my friends today from work, like me and her talk like about our relationships, like, you know, to vent for each other, with each other and stuff. And I was like, I'm gonna break up with him today. She was with a customer, because like it's like I work in the airport, so it's like I work for Starbucks in the airport, so it's 3 different Starbucks in the airport. The store that I was working at, we closed at 7:30, and I was out of there by 8. And the store she's working with closed at 9, so I went over there to see her, and I had cut my finger. It's a deep cut too, y'all. It's like it was bleeding. It was nasty. So I went over there to get a Band-Aid out of the first aid kit, and I wasn't gonna tell her, but she was like, she calls me Coochie, which is so weird because she says in front of everybody in cuss, and she's like Coochie, and she's like, she's what the fuck is she? She's Caribbean, so she has an accent. She says Coochie. And I was about to walk away with my other friend from there. She's a supervisor. And she was like, what you come over here for? Come back. I was like, I'm going to break up with him. She was like, The customer had literally just walked away. And here's this chick cussing me out. I'm like, you cannot do this for the customers. She's like, you're just a bitch. You got this man. He cooks for you. He cleans for you. He's this good man. You're just going to break up with him because you want to be a bitch? She was seriously cussing me out today, y'all. It made me laugh. She's fucking hilarious. But she was so serious. Like, because, you know, she's not as fortunate to have a good man in her life. But she was like, she told me that these are the times when you should need to, you know, stick through it. It's the hard times because relationships aren't going to be all peaches and cream, which I know. But if you can't make your woman happy, if it has nothing to do with me and you're dealing with your own stress about other things that aren't even that big, okay, like if you're dealing stress with money and some shit that will work itself out, like minor things, and you're stressed out about it, mainly money, and you can't show your girlfriend any affection and love, and she's been, you know, she's been hurting, you know, she needs to talk, you know, she needs you to open up for her, and for your both your sakes, she needs you to open up so she can open up to you and just talk to you, and you can't even do that because you're stressed out about other things. That lets me know that that person's not ready for a relationship, because you need to be able to juggle both. You need to be there. You need to be a partner in the relationship and not shut the other person out, because this is exactly what he's doing to me. He's shutting me out, and I just feel alone in this relationship. I feel by myself. I just don't want to feel this way anymore. And I just need y'all's help. I'm still rambling, like, but this is necessary. Everything I'm saying is necessary for y'all to just give me y'all's input, and please watch the whole video. I don't know, but I don't know what to do. Like, and I was really fucking down about the whole, like, when I tell you I was down, like, I was drinking every day. Like, I was drunk every day after he told me that he had a son. I mean, like, I don't date men with children for a reason. I mean, I know me. I need to not come second to anything or anyone. He tells me he loves me more than anything, and he tells me that, like, I come first, but, like, I know that I don't. Like, I know that eventually he will choose this child over me. I'm not prepared for that. I'm not even prepared to think about it. But, I mean, that's just the reality of it. I mean, just because someone doesn't cheat on you, just because someone does a lot, tries to do a lot for you as far as cooking and cleaning goes, that's not enough. That's not enough. I don't need anybody to do anything for me in a relationship but love me and show me affection. I don't give a fuck about money. You ain't gotta buy me shit. If you ain't got the money to, you ain't gotta buy me shit. I mean, I just want to see effort. Just, you know, brush your teeth, wash your face, take a bath. You know, have on a fresh smelling drawers and shirt, and love me. That's all I need. I don't need you to clean up for me. I don't need you to fucking cook for me. I don't need your fucking money. Like, I just need love. Like, that's all I ever asked for. And I'm not getting it at all. Like, and I just called him to check on him. Like, I called him last night, didn't get a phone answer. I haven't really seen him in a couple of days. Like, and I know it's intentional because I believe, like, everything that he does is intentional. He hasn't been here in the past 2 days intentionally. He doesn't talk to me about anything about how he feels. And when he's here, he's just on Facebook, watching movies on his phone. Shit, he calls his friends, his homies, more than he talks to me. I mean, I can be laying right here beside him and he's calling everybody else, talking to them on Facebook, texting, watching movies, watching TV and shit. And I'll just be right there. He won't say not two words. He might say something, but like he just doesn't open up to me. Like I feel like I'm not in a relationship. I just feel like I'm by myself. I'm just not happy. And like y'all saw how happy and emotional I was getting when I was talking about the good times. Like there are no good times right now. It's been like this. I would say it's been like this since Christmas Eve. From Christmas Eve to now. So I'd say it's been about a month that this relationship has been full of unhappiness. Ever since I've been in this apartment. I don't know what it is. I just really miss. Like, I miss him trying. I think that's the difference. He doesn't give a fuck. I feel like he doesn't give a fuck anymore. He doesn't give a fuck about my feelings. He doesn't give a fuck about how I feel about me and him. I'm not saying that he doesn't. I'm just saying about how I feel that he feels. Like, just the vibe that I'm getting. Like, he's just really different. Before, he used to be like, you know, babe, I'm really sorry for being this way. Or, babe, I'm trying. Or, you know, I don't know, like, if I didn't talk to him, he'd be trying to, you know, when he'd be in the mood to talk, he would try to talk to me and be like, you know, why are you so distant? Or now it's just nothing. Like, it's just like me trying to talk to him. And I just feel like my emotions are all out of whack. Like, no man has ever gotten this much emotion out of me before. And I feel kind of, I mean, I'm the type of person that I don't do love. This is the first time in a long time I've done love, and I'm scared that he's gonna make me go back to my old self where I don't tell you shit. I don't tell you what's wrong with me. I don't open up to you. I kind of just keep everything to myself. If you're doing something I don't like, or if you're doing something that's gonna make me, you know, not want to stay with you, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna up and be like, you know, I'm good on this shit and I'm gone. But I'm really trying to work on this. Like, I really don't know what to do. I really don't know if I want to take 3 weeks off from this relationship, or if I want to just stay and just work it out. But I'm not used to hurting like this. I don't do relationships. I've been in this relationship for 9 months. This is my longest relationship. So y'all know I don't do relationships. Long ones at that. And I'm really trying to make this one work. And I'm really trying to tell him what I need. But he's not responding at all. I mean, like, I don't know. And then, like, a lot of our relationship has consisted of arguments about his future. Like, dude, go to school, get your education, stop doing bullshit. Like, he's stopped doing a lot of bullshit, but he doesn't make the right decisions. And I try to keep him on track and tell him what's wrong and what's right, which is not my job because I'm not your mother. But at the same time, as a girlfriend, I mean, I don't want to see you fall and crumble and crash. So I'm gonna try to keep you on track. And I feel like the fact that I try to help him out with his decisions, and if I see him doing something, or if I see that he has done something and I get upset about it and I tell him how I feel and I give him hell about it, it makes it worse. But yet I'm right. Like, don't hate me because I'm telling you what you need to hear. And I feel like that's also put a strain on our relationship, because I'm telling you something that you need to hear, but you're not doing, and you don't like to hear it. And therefore, it's making you stressed out. Like, that's another thing that makes me want to just break it off, because if that's the case, then you don't need to be with me if you're not ready to man up. Like, I'm supposed to be moving to Atlanta in about 5 more months. He's supposed to be there moving with me 6 months after I moved there. I mean, he hasn't saved his money. Like, you know how people get their taxes back? He's not trying to do any of that. So, all this shit is fucking with me. Like, he's not trying to do anything. He's not going to move there within a 6-month period of time. And I can't say that I'll wait, because I feel like I've given this enough time. I mean, by the time I move to Atlanta, it'll be a year since we've been together, and I feel like that's well enough time for you to get your shit together. We've talked about this. You know what I want. You have told me what you want, but yet you're not going after what you want in the right way. You're making dumb decisions that I'm telling you. I'm trying to help you, but you're just fighting me every step of the way. You do the exact opposite of what we talk about. And it's just not going to happen, and I'm not going to wait. It hurts me that I've invested so much of my time and my emotions and my feelings for someone who apparently doesn't give two fucks about me. Like, if you gave a fuck about me and our relationship, I don't know why I'm talking to y'all like I'm talking to him. I'm sorry. I actually almost have forgotten that I'm even making a video right now. I guess I'm just venting. I haven't had this time to vent. I try to talk to him, but he doesn't listen. But like I was saying, you can't care too much about our relationship if you're not doing what you need to do to be with me. I said get your education. You haven't gotten any of it. He says he has it under control, but I don't know. It's not under control. He hasn't saved any money. That's not going to happen because he's terrible with money. Not to mention small promises that he's made me. Hasn't done any of that. Small things he says he's going to do, hasn't done any of that. You know, it's such a love-hate type of thing. Like, it's like good qualities, but it's way more bad things going on than good. You love me for me. You love me you have accepted me for who I am. Man, fuck that shit. He hasn't even accepted me for who I am. He does not fucking know me. Y'all, I really feel like I don't want to be in this relationship. I want to be in this relationship, but it just needs a lot of fucking work. Like, he always thinks I have an attitude. He always thinks I'm mad and angry. A lot of times I'll be playing with him. I'll be an asshole about things, but I'll be playing. Be like, oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. And he'll just get a attitude so quick, like I'm serious. And I'll be like, dang, I was just playing. Or something like that. Or just little stuff, and he just thinks I'm serious, and then he'll just his whole attitude to change on me. Like a lot of times I just feel so alone because like the one person that I thought was my soulmate doesn't even know me and my moods, when I'm playing, when I'm not playing, when I'm joking, when I'm not joking, when I'm sad and when I'm mad, like when I have an attitude and when I don't have an attitude. A lot of times I don't have an attitude. And I feel like only reason I have an attitude is because I'm so sick of his bullshit. It's like I'm one of those people who always has a thought in the back of my head. And I always have that thought that you want. You take from me, but you haven't given me anything but a clean house and some food in my kitchen, and some love that's not even too much here anymore. And one night he asked me to give myself to him. He felt like he didn't have all of me. And I feel like I've given him all of me, or a majority of me. And I really hope I don't regret it, because I really hate to waste my time with people. Like in a perfect world, he would talk to me. He would express himself to me. He would treat me like a princess, and like just love me and hold me and understand me and engage in conversation with me and just really get into my head. He's never got into my head. He doesn't talk to me. He doesn't ask me deep questions. He doesn't do anything. He thinks he can know the real me by watching me sleep or just looking into my eyes, which is not, you can't, you can feel me by watching me sleep. You can feel my soul, my vibe, the vibe from my soul from watching me sleep and looking into my eyes, but you cannot know me. Like, as I say it and speak it out loud, he doesn't know me. I really wish I could say all this to him. Like, everything that I've said it all to him in like different times of our relationship, but I just wish I could just say it all over and him just listen to me and like, now my heart hurts. Ugh, I thought I was over this, but apparently not, since I've asked you two for advice. And that's brought all the emotions out at once, and I feel kind of some kind of way. But and I know if I tell him all this now, he's gonna think that it's just because of him telling me about the baby situation, but it's really not. I've been feeling all this, like, you don't have your life together. And it's like, it's kind of like I'm trying to keep everything together, because I feel like if I just let it go, he'll just nothing. I don't know. Fuck this shit. Anyway, y'all, tell me what you think I should do. Like, I know he tends to just not be there for his girlfriend, me, when he's stressed out. Show me any type of love. He's not studying me at all right now. That's basically what it is. We're together, but he's not giving two fucks about Brittany right now. And he does that when he's stressed out or doing other shit that makes no fucking sense, because everything that he does when he's stressed out is fucking stupid. So I feel like if you can't have a girlfriend and deal with life at the same time, then like what's my point of even being in this relationship? What's my point of being in this relationship with you for the long haul if every time you life hits then you pretend like I don't exist or you can't give me the love that I deserve? Because what he's going through now has nothing to do with me. I might make it a little bit harder for him to deal with it because I'm sitting here on the side saying like, me, hello, hug me, love me, kiss me, say, talk to me, like, please talk to me. Like, y'all, seriously, it gets to the point where I'm like, talk to me, like, actually say it. I have to say it. And he'd be like, what? You know, I ain't got nothing to say. Like, it's just like, I'm not here. I just don't know what to do. I feel like I don't need to be in a relationship. What's the point? Relationships aren't supposed to be this way. If a person, if I have not done anything to a person and I'm not getting any type of love or anything from a person, and I haven't done anything, it's not supposed to be that way. I could see if I did something where I'm the reason that you're stressed out, but I'm not. I mean, I don't know what to do. So, anyway, I'm done. I'm exhausted. I'm like fucking emotionally drained. I don't think I've let this much emotion come out of me in a long time. Deuces. And for those of you who've watched this whole video all the way through, thank you so much. Because this is 46 minutes long. It's almost an hour long. So much props to you, my dude, my girl, whoever you are. Your advice is much needed. Thanks. Love you guys.